Good morning. It's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. It's a cold, a little bit snowy Saturday morning. Actually, it's afternoon now. I did finish up another Stegosaurus last night. By the time I asked you to guess which one I should do, like what I do with the camo first or the blue. I don't know if I asked you to guess or if I asked you to vote. If it was a vote, by the time the votes started coming in, I was already halfway done with one. And both votes were for blue. But the camo came first. So I finished this guy up last night, and I still had some camo left. So this same designer, I'm not going to try to say the name. I think it might be Spanish. I'll put it up there. And Sleepy Steg on Ravelry. She also has a baby Steg. So I made mommy and baby in the same yarn, same colors. But guess what? I still had camo left over. Oops. The friendly red fox has a mushroom boy pattern. She makes it in plush so that it's maybe about 8 inches tall. I made it in worsted weight. Oh, come on, show your eyes. Don't be shy. So there's my little mushroom boy. They used up the camo yarn. Well, didn't use it up. Nope. There's that much left. Maybe I can get like a mushy boy out of it. Yeah, I should be able to. I might be able to get a leggy frog out of that. I don't know. I'll have to weigh it and see how much I've actually got. So, the blue striped Steg got 2 votes. I figured, okay, since people are wanting to see a blue striped Steg, I worked on that this morning. There he is. So who wears it better? Pink or blue? See how I said I missed a row of increases there? See the difference in the brow line? So I think the experiment of doing them in stripes worked out rather well. So now I have 3 Stegosauruses to add to my listing. I need to go on Etsy and update that listing now. Okay. So what do I do now? I definitely want to finish off that camo. I like going for the scrap bags that have the least in them so I can finish it up. There's a little bag of scraps that, I don't know, we'll deal with that at the end, because if there's like one little ball left of this after making another project, I'll just add it to the miscellaneous scrap bag. The blue scrap bag is cut down to about half. And then there are only 4? Woohoo! 4 bags that are all one color. Dark blue, royal blue, purple, and a smaller bag with what's left of the green, blue, purple camo. It's looking more manageable. Yeah, I can find some projects to make with those and finish those up. Yep. And then I'll move on to one of the 3 scrap bags that are left. Not sure which one I'll grab first. I moved them. They were in that big tote, and they weren't taking up all that space, so I moved them to the shelf that's right in front of me that I put the tripod on. So they're right in my face all the time. Like, work on me, finish me up. This morning I ran across an Instagram post asking how many works in progress I have. And it did say, don't count the ones that have been stored away in the closet for a year. Okay, I could cross a few off from that. Yeah, I don't even know where they are. I started one of those, like a small chicken made with African flower motifs. I don't know where that is. Once I realized how many you had to make just to get a little chicken, I sort of tossed it in a closet. And I had this idea of making up a snake with some similar motifs where the head was all one color and then have the body and the motifs. That's off in a closet someplace. But that might be, no, I don't see. It was red, yellow, and black. I don't see it on the shelf where I thought it might be. And there are a couple of blankets that I started and put away. I think there's even one dinosaur or dragon that I started, and I got one tiny little piece done, and I stopped for some reason. It's like, oh, how many pieces is this? And I leafed through the pattern and saw how many pieces it was. It was like, no, I can't handle this right now. I definitely need to dig some of those out and finish them. But right now, it's still the scrap bag challenge. Battle of the scrap bags. This one, the end is approaching here. I'm making progress. Last night, my husband was saying, oh, you haven't made a T-Rex. I was like, I've made lots of T-Rexes. No, you haven't. Yes, I have. So I showed him one of the T-Rexes that I have. Maybe I could put a picture up there. He goes, that's not a T-Rex. I said, well, that's like a cartoony T-Rex. I said, the patterns that I have for T-Rexes are either so cartoony that you can't really tell it's a T-Rex, or so realistic looking that it's scary looking. And I showed him a very realistic T-Rex with lots of teeth and all that. And he's like, oh yeah. He goes, that wouldn't be a good one for a kid. That would give a kid nightmares. But there'd probably be some adults who would buy that. I don't know. There's probably enough of this blue or this dark blue or the purple to make a larger dinosaur like one of the T-Rex patterns that I got. I think I pulled 3 patterns thinking, okay, I want to make these. I know that one was a Triceratops. But first, the Stegosaurus. I was at a Stegosaurus kick. I don't know why I got stuck on one animal and just make like 3 of them at once, three at a time. Probably because I just have this mindset of, if I do an Etsy listing, like for Stegosauruses, and I have multiples in there, if one sells, it automatically renews, and then I just make another one to replace it, and I keep that listing going. If I just put up one Stegosaurus, like, okay, here's a listing for the camo Stegosaurus. Here's the listing for the blue Stegosaurus. If the blue Stegosaurus is sold, that listing's gone. And then the next time, like if this one doesn't sell within 6 months, I have to renew it again. But if I've got them both in the listing, if this one sells, the listing is still up and going, and I may have to renew it again in 6 months. But if another one sells within 6 months, then it automatically renews when one sells. So I just like to have enough in one listing that I don't have to keep renewing listings over and over again. They're only renewed if they're successful at selling something that way. Some people would say, oh, no, 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 you've got to have a separate listing for each one so you can get 10 different pictures and pictures from all sides. And a lot of times I will have in the listing, if you want to see more pictures of this, of any particular item in this listing, let me know. I'll send you more pictures. I don't know. I'm not an Etsy guru. You could tell that by looking at, like, if I put up a grid of the activity in the shop, it's almost like a flat line. Yes, I do get visits. Just this morning, someone favorited one of my patterns. And I have had 3 sales this month. 2 patterns, 1 physical order. So it's not completely dead, but boy, things are slow. Okay, it's just a slow Saturday here. The house is cold, although my husband did just stoke up the wood stove. So it's going to get warmer out there. I got 8 hours sleep last night. Amazing. Woo! I stayed up until after 11:30 for all my, like, oh yeah, I'm a little bit tired, I'm going to go to bed. I finished this guy up right around 11:30. I sewed the arms on after 11 o'clock at night, and he doesn't have like an arm poking out of his head. The arms are in the right spot, although the one goes down and the other one goes up. But gives him character. Yes, don't be so shy. Show people your pretty little eyes. I like these. As I look over at the yarns I have left and wonder if I could make him in another color. They work up fairly quickly. I mean, I started him after, let's see, I made this one in the afternoon, and then I made the baby Steg, which has fallen down by my feet, after that, and then I made this guy. So it did go sort of quickly. I am now on my 3rd ball or cake of white yarn that I've taken out to my chair as an add-on yarn. So I had a lid to a 10 ream box of paper. From my 22 years of secretarial work, we would buy paper in 10 ream boxes, although now it's down to like 8 reams. They've cut down the size that way. And once the paper was gone, I'd bring the boxes home for storing inventory in the closet. Well, I've sort of got more lids around here than boxes. So in front of me, I have 2 of the lids full of yarn. One of them is weird stuff. I showed you that the other day. I've got some Just Yarn plush. I've got a heavy rug yarn in red. This one is, what is it? Red Heart, light and lofty in black with a little bit of extra. Some shiny gold cotton. There's just, oh, look at that one. An iridescent white, sparkly fun fur. So that's my weird yarn tray. And under that, there's another tray that was just black and white. Balls of yarn, maybe 3 to 4 ounces each, black and white. And that tray's almost empty now. Okay. Things are probably going to wiggle a little. Oh, well, it's half full. And there's blue. But that's just, I think this is just like the basics tray. Black and white. And then the blue got in there for some other reason. So I'll keep using it. I'll keep making stuff that stripes with the white, the black. I use it here and there, but I could always make a critter that was like blue with black stripes. Like a black and blue. Ooh, a blue dragon with black accents, like black edging around the wings and black horns. Ooh, I think I need to go through my dragons patterns and look for a dragon that would work with. When I went through the 3 things of dinosaur patterns yesterday, one of the dinosaur notebooks also had dragons in it. So now dragons are in their own separate, and then I'm looking over here and I see a stack of patterns that's about 5 inches tall. And I'm wondering how many dragons and dinosaurs are in that stack that I didn't get when I sorted out. It doesn't end. Do this, do that, do this, do that. I'm thinking today I really need to get on the laptop. See, Mr. Lonely, the laptop. I was talking about Bobby Vinton the other day. I should name the laptop Bobby Vinton because he likes to sing Mr. Lonely. I need to get on the laptop. I know that I have at least 4 videos that need pattern links added. I have 4 or 5 Etsy listings that need updating or just make whole new listings. Like, I want to make a listing for the Mushy Boys because now I think I have 7 or 8 of them. I just need to get more of this new inventory on Etsy instead of just putting all my eggs in one basket and holding on for craft shows. So, okay, I keep sitting here saying, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this, I need to do that. I need to go get to work on some of that stuff. So, thank you for watching. You know what? I think I've got a craft show. What's today? Today's the 15th. 15, 22, March, so 22, then March. I have a craft show in 3 weeks. Yep. It's another thing I gotta do. So, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.